As a man, if you want women to desire you, as well as be successful in your professional life, you must maintain your masculine frame. Without it, you will come across weak, insecure, non-decisive, and nearly feminine, beta male tendencies. No woman wants a man with those traits, and yet the majority of men, including men in the 50s and beyond, have some if not all of these traits that women find unattractive. What is masculine frame? A man with a masculine frame is able to be a man, be strong, and be powerful, yet able to handle his emotions. He's cool, calm, collected, and he's extremely confident. Women can sense his manhood and respond well to his aura. Men either respect or hate him. Managing your emotions is a big one when improving your masculine frame. A man that gets emotional at stressful situations does not show he's in control. This will make the woman feel unprotected and not safe with him. When stressful moments hit, you need to focus, stay calm, and solve the issue or challenge. When you do this, the woman is watching and she will be more attracted and drawn to you when you show this calm masculinity. Be James Bond. How does James Bond act throughout the entire movie? Yes. I realize it's a movie, but it is a perfect example of maintaining a masculine frame the majority of the time. When the shit hits the fan, James stays extremely calm and fixes the situation. That's exactly how you have to be. On a daily basis, shit's going to happen, but how you handle it is going to determine your outcome not only in your personal life but in your business life. Lack of role models. Young men today lack the role models of strong, masculine alpha males. Part of this is the father of the house not being around. Whether it's because he's working his ass off to provide for his family, or he's just lazy and does not help in raising his children, especially his sons. When a woman raises the boy, the woman by nature is nurturing, supportive, and loving, but to a fault. Typically, not all the time, she does not have the respect of her sons, and therefore they do what they want while growing up without any sense of responsibility or outcome. When a boy does sports, they now give out participation ribbons. What the hell is that? I'm sorry, but that is not a way to teach a young boy to be a man in our competitive society. It reinforces it's okay to come in 12th place and everything's going to be all right. How does that translate into the business world? If you don't perform, you lose your job. There is no correlation to warrant a participation ribbon for a boy or a young man. Without a strong male influence, a boy has very little chance of becoming a strong, masculine man. Saying no. A strong masculine man who maintains his frame does not agree to everything anyone, or woman, says. He has his own opinions and is not afraid to share them in any setting. You've got to be able to say no, and say it often when the situation is relevant. Saying no means you are not a follower, you are a leader. Women are drawn to leaders. The opposite is what we refer to as a beta male. This is a passive, yes, person, who has no backbone, and women step all over these men, and these poor souls don't even know it. We are going to talk about this in more detail, but women shit test men every day. They know they are doing it and yet men fail nearly all the time. Being aware of shit tests will a huge awakening for you. When you see it, you pounce on it immediately. When you do this consistently, the woman knows she's got a real man on her hands. Take charge and be the man. I can't count the number of times a woman has said to me, "I just want a real man. I want a man to make a fucking decision instead of it being me to always make the decision." That is a full-blown beta male she is speaking of, and there are more betas than alphas in our world, unfortunately. If you want to stand out and attractive women, or have the respect of your significant other, be the fucking man. To have a masculine frame, you are a take-charge kind man. You are not afraid to pull the trigger in most situations. Whether it's deciding on where to eat, what movie to go to, what to do on the weekend, take charge, and make the decision. When you do, women will gravitate to you and you will be viewed as an alpha male. Improve your physical presence. When you see an alpha male, he is usually strong looking from a physical standpoint. He may not be ripped to the bone or have massive muscles, but most men who have a masculine frame are fit, confident and carry themselves much differently than the beta male counterpart. When you work on yourself with fitness, it will build your confidence quickly and you will naturally carry yourself more like an alpha. If you were to compare two men side by side, one is out of shape like the typical man in our society, and the other is broad-shouldered, narrower waist, and has good posture. Which man do you think the woman is going to choose? Assertiveness is a masculine trait. Being assertive in both your personal and professional life is a massive turn-on for a woman. That goes back to being a leader and not a follower. Going after what you want is an alpha trait and one that will get you to where you want to be in your life. Being passive and letting life go by will get you nowhere both personally and professionally. Having a purpose is also a huge attractive trait for women. A man who has a purpose every day is a man with ambition, drive and success in his blood. A woman views this very similar to the hunter back in the caveman days. The alphas went out and came back with something. The woman feels provided for and safe. Isn't that how you want to be in your life? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. I really do appreciate your support.